Hello, please remember to subscribe and like, and I will really appreciate a donation as well, which can be made from the homepage of my YouTube channel. Right, today we're going to learn how to play the very popular and beautiful Maria Elena. Alright, you have on the screen, you have the standard notation on the top, and at the bottom the tabs for those of you who don't read notation, where each line represents one of the strings on the guitar. Alright, and the numbers that are located on the line indicates which fret you would therefore press on that string. So let's get started. This piece, you'll notice, is in 4/4 time, meaning that there are 4 beats to the bar, not 4 notes, but 4 beats to the bar. Just one thing before we start though is that you'll also notice on top it says swing rhythm. Now this means that when you have 2 half notes or 2 quavers, and quavers are the black notes that is joined together with a beam or the black line, those notes are generally half beats. Alright, so if I were to play the A major scale in quavers, if the beat is this 1, 2, 3, 4, you would play quavers 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right? You will notice that each of them are they are equal halves. But when we play it as swing rhythm, then the first quaver or the first half note is slightly longer than the second. So quavers now becomes once again. Right. So as we find the quavers along each measure, I will then point out to you and tell you those are the quavers, and therefore we need to play swing rhythm on those notes. So let's get started. We have in the first beat, we have a rest. So we are resting on count 1. We start on count 2, where we find that note on the 5th fret 2nd string, and we slide it to the 10th. On count 2, 1, 2, and then 9 to 10. Those are quavers. So instead of playing, I'm going to play, and then from the 9 to the 10th back to the 9, I'm going to hammer down, and I'm going to pull off, and my 3rd finger slides back to the 7th fret. So the first measure becomes once more. Right, second measure. There we have a half bar at 5. Find those notes, and that's just a standard crotchet notes on the beat. And then at the end we have triplets. Once more. Measure 3, keep the half bar at 5, find the notes, 1, 2, 3, quaver again, and we change, find the notes, alright, back to the start of measure 3. Right, if I play from measure 1 to measure 3, it then sounds like this. 1, once more, now at measure 4 we have a bar at 2. You find those notes. Once again. And bar 5. Right, and once again at bar 5, now we have to slide once again. You put your 4th finger on the 5th fret on the 1st string and you slide to 7. And once again we have quavers there, so we have to change that to swing. So instead of playing, we play rest, once again at 5, measure 6, find the notes there, once again, right, I'll play it now from measure 4 to measure 6. Once again from 4. That one wasn't too good. Right, at measure 7, that's the first position, mainly open strings with a G sharp. So once again we have a set of quavers there. Right at the end, those the 2 notes that is joined with a beam, with a line. So we don't play them as half notes, we play them as a swing rhythm. So measure 7 sounds like this. Once more. Measure 8. And now you can follow those chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just the minor 7th chords. Minor 7th chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. Measure 9 follows the same pattern of minor 7th chords. Measure 9. Notice that the first 3 chords in measure 9, there's a bracketed line with the number 3 added to the bottom. That just means that On the first 2 beats of that measure, you have to play those 3 chords as triplets. So it becomes 3, 4. Once again, 3, 4. Right, I'll play from 7 to 9. Once again. Measure 10, there we have the C sharp at the 9th fret. Alright, put your 4th finger on that note. You need the D sharp on the 3rd string. And alright, between the D sharp and the E, the 2nd and 3rd notes, so I want you to hammer your finger down. Alright? That's the first half of that measure. Once again. And then we have quavers. So you slide your 3rd finger back along the 3rd string. Once again, those quavers for the second part of measure 10. So once again, also those are quavers, so that we need to change and not play half beats, but we play them as swing rhythm. So measure 10 sounds like this. Once again. Measure 11, same thing, we have triplets as well. Find those notes. Once again. Right, and then we have a chord. Right, it's the G, it's the C natural, it's the A and the D sharp. Okay, finger that. 1, 2, 3. All you have to do is to hammer your 4th finger down from the bar. Alright, so if I play from measure 10, it becomes this. Once again. Alright, for measure 13, we now have a full bar at 7. Find those notes. 1, 2, 3, and then we need to jump to the 4th string with your 4th finger, and we're going to pull off. Alright, 13. Once more. Measure 14. Stay in that position. You find that a note at the 12th fret on the 2nd string. And then because those are quavers, once again, as I mentioned before, it's swing rhythm. So measure 14 becomes Once again. And measure 15. Just keep your second finger on the second string, slide it to the fifth, and then you add your other notes. Notice the quavers at the end of measure 15 as well. So if I play from measure 13 to 15, this is what it sounds like. Once more. Right, at measure 16 we have G sharp, B and D. Find the notes with your fourth, second and third finger, and you're going to hammer down from your first finger being on the F sharp. Once more. Measure 17, back to the A. And at that point we go back to the start. Alright, so measure 17. Measure 18. Alright, so 16 to 18 therefore sounds like this. Just as what also helps as well, just notice at measure 17 where your bass note, your A, plays on the first beat. It shows rests for beat count 2, 3 and 4. So when you get to this spot, back to the start, I want you to mute your fifth string with your thumb. So it becomes 1, and then you mute your fifth string. Measure 19 is what we had, what we encountered before. Now there's a slight change in 21. Alright, so 19 and 20 once again is right, now in 21 once again we're sliding from the A to the B with our first finger. That we've also done before. Alright, so 19 to 21. Right, 22, find the notes. You have a bar at 4, you have the C sharp, you have the B, then your fourth finger, place your fourth finger on that E sharp on the second string. So we have this, and then you're going to hammer down. Just use your second and third finger on the third string, So measure 21 is this. Once again. Measure 23. Keeping the same notes, 1, 2, 3, and then I want you to jump to a bar at the second, and there you're going to hammer down onto just a half bar at the second fret. Alright, you're going to hammer down. off as well, and then your fourth finger reaches for the B sharp on the third string, and you go back to C sharp. Alright, so that measure becomes once more. Measure 24. Keep the bow at half bow at the second fret. Measure 24. Find the notes. You're going to pull off from the A to the G sharp, and you're going to pull off from the G natural to the F sharp. So measure 24 is. Alright, so let's play from 22 to 24. Sorry, let's do it again. Once more from 22. At 25, still the bar at the second fret. It becomes once more. And now 26. Find those notes, one, and then we have triplets. All you have to do is just to slide your second and third finger back to the 6th fret and then back to the 7th. That is the first half of measure 26. Alright, and then the next part. So 26 sounds like this. 27. Again. 27. Alright, let's do it from 25 and 27. Once more.
See you, brother.
Right, we're at measure 28, and we had this before, so just find those notes, triplets once again. And then you're going to jump to the 14th fret with your 4th finger on the 1st string, pull it back to the 12th fret, pull off to the 9th, okay, just follow the tabs and the fingering there. So measure 28 once again is this. Measure 29. Now there you can slide not from the B sharp to the on the 3rd string. Perhaps you can take it further. And you can form at 29 you can form a half bar at 5. So from 28 and 29. 30, 4 bar 2. Your third finger's on the D sharp, you'll slide that along the second string to F sharp. So it becomes this. Alright, 28, 29 and 30. Once more. Let's move to 31. And these are the last three measures. I think it is, yes. 31. Once again. And 32, which is the first bracket. Work it out. 33. So back to 32. 33. And at 33 you then go back to the start. Alright, let me do 31 to 33 once again. And you're back to the start. Once again with 33. Right, at that point, those two dots at the end of that measure means that you have to repeat the piece. So you go back to the beginning, and then the final three measures, once you get to the 31 for the second time, you then skip the first bracket and you jump to the second bracket, and the second bracket is at measure 34. That one would end. From 34, I'll do that again from 34. Once again. That writ above the bracket 2, that means retard, so it means that you would slow it down at that point. Alright, so it would be something like this. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. Please remember once again to subscribe and like. Click on the like button, and really I would appreciate it if you'd also make a small donation, which you'll find this donate button on my YouTube home channel. Thank you so much. Enjoy.